I came upon a group of several women who were pounding their grains together. I stopped and greeted them, and they soon asked me to come and share with them the cassettes that I had been sharing with others.
Sannan ku jama'a masu sauraronmu, wannan shine littafi na 7.
I now have about 5 different groups of women who meet together to listen to the truth. I find that the pictures help keep the ladies' attention, and that the house on the cassettes is, of course, much better than mine. In a couple of my groups, we have been able to have some amazing conversations about faith.
God has slowly provided opportunities to be able to share His love with many people in several different ways. I've started teaching one group of friends how to read, and through that, they have been open to listening to God's story on a mega voice. I have just recently been able to start a chronological storying group with some of the women. I am excited about what God has ahead and ways that He has in store to show His love to the house of people.
So there's a elderly woman, and she walked to our house about every other day, and she kept saying, I really want you to come to our village. I want you to come to our village. So we told her, one day we'll come to your village. And she said, it's not very far. So the first time we went, we walked, because we thought, oh, it's not very far. It's not that far, but with Noah and Maggie, it's a little bit far. So we actually walked the first time and decided that was not a very good idea. So we asked them in the village if someone could take us on a cow cart.
Whoa. Yan ang kaloka. Kanina. Yan ang guru. Zo. Ubangiji Allah ya tambaya Ibrahim, annabi Ibrahim, ka iya kawo mini Isaka kuma sadaka. Sadaka. So, suna Ibrahim.
We met him a couple of weeks ago just as we were out prayer walking and shared the gospel with him, and he told us that he had been in a church there as a guard for 9 years. He was a Muslim, and he was a guard at this Christian church, but they never shared the gospel with him the entire time. And he said he always wanted to know what this Christianity was all about, what Jesus was all about, but no one had ever taken the time to share the gospel with him. And when we came by that day to pray for him and share the gospel with him, it was the first time that he had ever heard the gospel. He wanted to accept the gospel, and he was so happy, and he told us his story. Somebody had asked for, even before he got the glasses, he had asked for a larger print version of the Bible to read, because that would make it easier for him to read it. Got a list from folks in Nigeria, asked for, actually several larger print version. I mean, like I said, how that all came together, the church from the States and the church in Nigeria coming together to help this man be able to read the Bible on his own for the first time.
Hey. Ya zama